Technical terms for Lesson 2. What is actually happening? Lesson 1 encourages you to play around with your voice and observe the results. Lesson 2 helps you make sense of it all. Vocal model. Imagine your breath as it flows out of your lungs and passes through the larynx. When you want to speak or sing, the vocal folds inside your larynx come together like a tiny valve, disrupting the flow. The breath pushes the folds apart, then they're immediately drawn together again. This little dance, the folds coming together and being pushed apart by the breath, continues as long as the air flows and your brain asks for sound. In effect, the vocal folds are set into vibration by the breath. Their vibration creates disturbances or waves in the air, which we identify as sound. As these sound waves travel through your throat and mouth, they're enhanced, giving each voice a distinctive tone quality. Different vocal techniques use their own vocal models and emphasize other parts of the process. For this technique, we concentrate on the following. How much air is being released? How efficiently are the vocal folds resisting that air? And how are the throat and mouth influencing the resulting sound? Support. Support is something you do with your breath. Normal breathing is about equally divided in length between inhalation and exhalation. Singing requires much slower exhalation. The act of slowing down the air as it leaves your body, of consciously holding air in your lungs under pressure, is called support. During inhalation, the abdominal muscles relax so that the diaphragm can move downward. At the same time, the ribs expand outward. The extra space this creates invites air into the lungs. When you exhale, the opposite happens. The diaphragm releases upward and the ribs are pulled back in. Slowing down the upward release of the diaphragm and the inward pull of the rib muscles supports the breath. When you suspend the air, your inhaling muscles completely stop the exhaling process, and all the air stays in your lungs. Support takes nearly the same muscular coordination as suspension. Air is released, but the inhaling muscles act as they would to draw the air back in, effectively slowing it down. Many singers report a sense of downward and outward resistance throughout the middle and lower torso when singing with support. As is often the case in singing, there is no right sensation for everyone. Let the feeling of suspension be your guide. To ready your supports before singing, breathe, suspend the air, then start the tone without doing anything else. Higher notes require more support. They're produced more efficiently when less air is passed between the vocal folds. Tense your support muscles and release a gentle, steady hiss of air when singing high. Lower notes require less support. They're produced by thicker folds. More air is needed to keep the vibration going strong. So relax your support muscles and release a full, steady flood of air when singing low. Here's a support trick. Imagine the notes you sing as a series of glasses to be filled from a pitcher of air in your lungs. The lower notes are larger and the higher notes are smaller. Pour freely to fill the lower notes with air. Hold back the air for the higher notes. How do you hold back and release air at the same time? To understand how it feels to hold back and release air at the same time, try hissing very softly and slowly. Can you keep it absolutely steady? The energy you feel in your body as the hiss continues is support. Simply imagine hissing through your larynx when you sing. You shouldn't feel anything in your larynx, but you'll feel the same support energy in your body.